Hey there! In this video I'm gonna show you how quickly and kinda easy is to create a level, a new level for my push mode in this engine content. What I did was just creating a duplication of an old level. So just ignore all these assets here. The actor that we will use are not present, so we just need an empty place that eventually we will create, we will use to make our level. And so, in the folder of the push mode, we just have to start from the spline track. We place this one exactly, possibly in the middle of the map, and we have to rotate this of 90 degrees, minus 90 degrees. And the color starting would be blue, exactly how I want to use this thing, and just by alt shifting we can start editing our spline as much as we want, and we can create the path that we want for this mode. Let's say something like this. It's just an example. And so second thing we have to do is go here on the blueprint and add a cylinder from the basic engine content. It was this one, I think. Yes. No, but let me double check. Yeah, this should be perfect. Okay, and since this is too high, we can just regulate the height of the mesh just by pressing here if my computer decides to help. Okay, now it's working. Okay, maybe a bit too high. Because like that, it's fine. And once this thing is ready, we have to check the theme. So this one is blue theme, so we just do this and bam, the color changes. After this, we just have to we just have to duplicate this blueprint. There we go. We press invert X side. We could even use a scale tool, but in this case I just made this to make it a bit quicker, and we reattach it here from the beginning. And we set this as red theme. We create a bit space here just for a thing. Okay, let's remove this wall, and let's also extend this just to oh, now it's better. And okay, we need our start point from whenever of one of these two blueprints. We just have to press render start point, and it will create a middle spawn point. We don't wanna create something where both have a starting point because they will likely overlap themselves. So just one, it's more than enough. It doesn't change anything. And after this, our spline track is ready. What we have to do is placing two wall to push and set theme, so one blue theme and one for the red theme. In this blueprint we can also set how much faster we want this thing to go, so let's say 60 seconds. So after 60 seconds these walls will finish the complete track, and then we have to place our cart whenever we want, and we also have to set the same velocity when pushing the walls, in this case 60. And we can also change the velocity about when it's not pushing the payloads. And the last thing we have to do is just add the spawn points. So if we go here and we take my custom player start, we can place our first thing here. And so even though we are in the red, we could say that this is the red area. Technically, this should be where the blue team is. This is due for the same decision. Basically, the blue team will have to follow the blue path, while the red team will have to follow the red path. It may sound a bit unintuitive in some cases, but right now it's how I start the project, and I kinda get used to this. This is how I said it. But eventually I think everyone can just change the spawn, so it doesn't change anything. So we, on the second spawn point, that is what's supposed to be the first spawn point about when this point unlocks, we have to untick this variable here, middle spawn. And after that we just have to basically do a sort of symmetry thing. So we just place this thing kinda here, we rotate this of 180, and we set this for the red team. And we do this, and we place it roughly in the same position of the other. And we set this for the red team, yes, as middle, no, as Middle one. There it is. And after this, I think our game mode is ready. We can maybe play some matches around to create a challenge to the players, but now everything should work just fine. So let's save and quickly try to see if actually true. Hopefully. So let's play here. Start. Hold on a second that I grab a controller. Okay, sorry for the wait, and let's start with the map 3. I already placed a new button for the new map. This one is have to be done from the push UI. You just add no, sorry, from the UI of the main menu. Right now I can't find the blueprint. It must be somewhere here, I think. My custom play start build UI game mode. My menu UI. This one here. There it is. You can just add another button, and then you just have to duplicate basically the same actor of this same part of the map 1 and map 2 buttons, and just change the name with the name of our new map. In this case, it's push level 3, and this one is push level 3. So let's start the map, and as you can see, we are already starting correctly from the position where we want to. And so let's try to push our game. Everything was working. So let's move a bit this character here, and let's see, for example, if the middle spawn point already works. So the red team eventually will start going here. There you go, the blue team just unlocked a further spawn point, so now we can test this guy. And the blue team guy, instead of spawning from the beginning, spawn from here. And if now we take this cube back and reach the beginning, you see the UI, the blue team just lost the middle spawn point. And now the next time he will spawn exactly here. There it is. And one thing that I forgot to do, now I'll just untick a box, consists in inverting this wall. So if I interrupt quickly the simulation, I go here in the level, push level 3, and I select the wall, and I press here this box saying invert rotation. This is due to the fact that the spline is inverted, so also the rotation of this thing to be aligned have to be switched of like 180 degrees. And okay, after this, now our level is officially ready. So we just lost a couple of seconds here just to reset everything. Let's quickly try just to prove. Let's move the red guy. And yeah, with this, yeah, it's to change, for example, the amount of time the game mode has to last. We have to open the main game mode and just change the timer from whatever number we want. There is a variable called timer of the game, and yeah, after that the overtime, everything will just work just fine. They will communicate, and that's it. So let's try now, for example, the middle spawn point of the red guy. They should pull up. Did it work? Yes, it worked. Yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, thanks for watching. That's it. Now I should spawn right there. Yeah, it's working. Perfect.